Yeah! I'm gonna show you how to check your fuses. Yeah! Yeah, man! What's going on, YouTube? This is what we got going on right now. We are, what we did was, we just got done checking fuses and replacing fuses because I had a couple of cigarette lighter plugs in the bunk that were out. I had the one by the pillow that was out, and I had the one up by the where the TV goes that was out. So I was like, you know what? When I get home, I'm going to get my tools, and we're going to figure out what fuses are blown and change them out. So, the tools you're going to need to do, to check your fuses and whatnot in the Cascadia is you're going to need a screwdriver with an adapter bit. It's like a hex. Yeah, it's a hex or a star bit. Bit, as you can see. And it fits in all the screws that are inside the glove compartment here. Now, we're doing this backwards because I already took it apart and I already did it, so I'm going to show you real quick the tools you need. Obviously, you need one of these. You're going to need a fuse puller or a needle nose plier. Okay, you are going to need fuses. Alright, you're going to need a multimeter. This is going to be your, what the hell was that? This is going to be your best friend, a multimeter. The reason why is I'm going to stick this flashlight down in here and show you the fuse box. And I'm going to show you what to do here with this multimeter. You're going to want to set your multimeter to the beep test. That's what it's called, continuity test. And you're going to want to take your leads, and if it makes noise when you touch your leads together, that means you have a closed, you have a complete circuit. It means there's no breaks in the circuit. It's a complete circuit. So for instance, take your fuse like this and go like this. And you should hear a beep. That'll mean your fuse is good. Well, how do you test your fuses if they're already in the fuse box? I'm going to show you that too. I'm going to grab you. Come over here. Turn this camera around. Hold on. Alright, now we're in the fuse box. I'm trying to get this camera so that way it's... There we go. That'll work, I guess. Now, I'm going to show you here real quick how to test your fuses. You're going to grab your leads, positive and negatives. It doesn't matter how you test this because it's going to let you know if the circuit's good or not either way. We're just testing to see if the fuse is good. So you got these little metal tabs here at the top of the fuse, one on one side, one on the other. Come on, focus, girl. And you want to put one on one side and the other on the other. Hear that beep? That means we got a good fuse. Now you do this all the way down the line. For instance, good fuse. Sorry about the camera. Good fuse, but yeah, look. This is how you test your fuses, alright? Just put the thing at the top. If it doesn't beep, that means you might have a bad fuse. Now, alright, check it out. If you guys don't have this beep setting, the ohm, I forget what the hell it's called. It's got this little diode here with an audible selector on here. If you don't have that on your multimeter, you can set your multimeter to ohms, which is right here. Okay? And you can test your fuses that way as well. Right now, we're not touching anything, and the multimeter is reading overload, which means there's no connection, there's no continuity, there's nothing flowing through the system. When you take a good fuse and you hook it up, you're going to get an ohm reading, a reading of resistance If you get a reading of resistance, that means you have a complete circuit. So we have 0.4 ohms of resistance, which means that there is a complete circuit, which means this fuse is good. So that's another way of testing your fuses if you don't have the beep setting on your multimeter. And then also too, you could go and check the cigarette lighter plugs themselves to see if you're getting voltage. Alright, the last and final way to verify that your circuits are all functioning properly is to do a voltage test. We checked all of our fuses, we ohmed them out and everything, verified the fuses are working. Now you want to check to see if the circuit's working. So what you're going to want to do is take your multimeter and set it to DC voltage readings and set it out and range it out to about 20 volts, nothing more than that, because your alternator only kicks out about 14.2 if it's operating properly. And what you're going to want to do is you want to stick your negative and positive leads inside your cigarette lighter. You want to do is this. You want to, I don't know if you can see it, but inside there's the center pin in the very center, which is the positive, and the outside ring is the negative, is the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you that real quick. Now the multimeter is set for DC, like I said, direct current. You're going to stick this thing in here, right on the center pin, hold it in there, and then you're going to put the other one on the ground, and you should have a voltage reading if your connection is good. Now I'm going to try to hold this still so I can show you the multimeter, what we're reading. We're reading 13.98 right now, which means we've got a good circuit. We got good power over here. So that's how you test your cigarette lighter plugs, and it's that simple. Like I said, right now I got all the lights on in here, so we're draining a lot of power out of the battery. That's why it's reading 13 and change, I think. If you don't have a multimeter, I recommend you get one anyway and put it in your toolbox. You can go to Walmart and buy like one for like, I think, 20 bucks. And then, they go up from there. They do all different types of crazy things. This thing here does all types of crazy shit that I've never even used before. I just use voltage, ohms. It does RPMs. It does temperature. But like I said, I've never used it. So just get yourself a regular voltmeter for situations like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and button this damn glove box back up. So bear with me. Damn tripod broke. So mad about that. Just gonna put you down here for now. But make sure you got a good flashlight too. I picked up this flashlight at a Walmart for 20-30 bucks. That thing's a beast. But the tools needed to get the glove box apart was the, I don't know what the hell size it is. I don't know what size it is. It's a little X, star key, whatever you want to call it. Inside the glove box, you're going to have this panel that covers the fuse box. You slide that in first. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. You just got to kind of wiggle it in and try not to push around on all the freaking wires, because you don't want to pull anything out. And then you got the other piece that goes over it, covers it like so, locks down like that. Let me show you real quick. Oh shit, my camera skills are all jacked up today, man. I don't even know where I'm looking at. Hold on. But yeah, that's what it looks like covered up. Oh my god, just all over the place today. That's what it looks like covered up. Okay? Oh my god. Don't mind me. I'm a hot mess today. Hot mess. Jeez. And then you just take the glove box with the door open. You want to make sure it closes all the way before you shut it. And then you're going to have turn this damn camera around. Once you get your glove box situated back where it needs to go, it's going to go in here like this. And you're going to have your 4 screws that you need to put in. Don't lose the damn screws now, because that'll be a bad day. Okay? Don't tighten them all down at once. Just get them set, just like anything else you do. And that's that, people. Sorry for the crappy camera angles and whatnot. My tripod broke, and I gotta get another one. So I hope this video was helpful. Comments below.